The role of the venues changed because there is so much music, there is so much content, there is so much recorded material that I think people are almost overwhelmed that there's so much radio. You can hear the song 10 times on the radio. You can see the video 10 times. You're getting the same thing. It's almost becoming monotonous to where as a live show is just that. Anything can happen. The guitar player can mess up. He could play something that he's never played before. The singer can sing in a different way. It's a one-time experience each time you come to a live show. So I think that's key about live venues is you're getting something that no one else has, and we're in an age that there's so much out there that everyone really has access to it. But did you make it to the show at the Roxy, the sold out so-and-so show? No, I didn't. Oh, well, what an amazing show. I saw this. And really the only way to retell it is through a story. It's not like you can go get it on the internet or you can get it on a video. It was a one-time thing and you were part of that. And I think that's probably why. I've noticed that they are. I think more and more you notice today with more corporate places like House of Blues that they're not genre specific, or larger venues, arenas, or sheds, or once you get bigger than 400 or 500 seaters, I think they're less genre specific. But the Roxy when it opened was not genre specific, and I think the whiskey wasn't. But you can notice over time that places will take on what's around them, and it happened to be rock and roll was around the whiskey, the Roxy, the Troubadour. So those places kind of went more rock and roll than maybe something else. And even within rock and roll, I mean, the Troubadour is a little bit more. Now they're a little bit more indie. Within rock and roll, they're a little more indie. The Roxy is a little more glamorous, a little more glitzy, Sunset Strip, a little more. It might be a little more famous, but you get a little bit more out of it. So within even a certain genre, there are bands that won't play the Roxy because they want to be more street and they don't want to play the glitzy Roxy. They want to play maybe the down and dirty Troubadour. And I was saying earlier, we've really tried to not make the Roxy genre specific, but with local bands, and you only have 3 nationals a week. You're doing, I don't know, you're doing 4, maybe 4 or 5 nights a week with local bands, and you can only really take what's out there, and what's out there in LA, and also it's 500 seats. So what's going to bring in 500 seats? A coffee house style acoustic act, or hair and glam and rock and roll, and that's going to bring in more people. It's a little more intimate to go to a coffee house, and you might want that. But I think when you go to the Roxy, you want the full experience, and it seems like you get that a little bit more from loud rock and roll music.